everybody.
Hi, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Good morning. Good morning to Anais. So glad to see you. Good morning to Johanna. So glad to see you. Good morning to Olivia. So glad to see you. Good morning to you, my friend. So glad to see you. How are you doing this morning? You know, Johanna, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, a friend who's a kid, and they told me that they get so frustrated because they love to read, but they feel like when their parents work, they have to wait and wait and wait before they get a chance to read a book. And I wanted to tell them something that you and I know, which is there's actually 3 ways to read, and only one of those ways needs a grown-up.
3 ways to read and only one needs a grown-up. One of the ways to read with a grown-up is when you read the words.
Yeah.
That takes some practice and that takes some skill building. And so today I would like to show you another way to read.
And this is a way that you can do with no parents and no grown-ups.
This way is using the pictures to help you read.
Reading the pictures.
Yeah. So you can read a book by yourself just by reading the pictures. I don't know if you've ever read this book, Pete the Cat, but today I'm going to read it not by reading the words, but by reading the pictures. Are you ready for a story? Okay, here we go. Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. Oh, one day Pete was walking. Looks like down the sidewalk. One day Pete was walking down the sidewalk wearing some new white shoes. Oh, I see some music notes. I think this is the part where Pete sings a song. And I think I remember it something going like, oh, I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no, I see there's a big pile of strawberries and Pete's shoes got all dirty. But did that make Pete worry? Oh, no, that made Pete's shoes red and Pete sang, I love my red shoes, I love my red shoes. Oh yeah, and Pete likes red cars. Pete likes red. Oh, and then Pete stepped on a huge pile of blueberries. It turned Pete's shoes. Can you guess? Blue. Pete doesn't look worried. Pete starts singing a song while it rains, and it goes, I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes. And the bird says, ooh, I like this umbrella. Oh, Pete goes walking again, and uh-oh, Pete steps in mud. Oh, it turned Pete's shoes, what do you think? Brown. But, maybe Pete's a little worried. It looks from this picture that Pete might be worried. Oh, but actually maybe Pete's just a little tired. Good thing Pete has coffee. And I think Pete sings, I like my brown shoes, I like my brown shoes, I like my brown shoes. Okay, so Pete goes walking and then Pete steps in, looks like a pool or something like that. And oh no, Pete's shoes got really wet. And they turned white again. And Pete says, I like my wet shoes. I like my wet shoes. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Wow, Pete's got a good attitude. I don't think I would like wet shoes. And, oh, here's a picture of Pete with all 4 color shoes. I think this part is telling me it doesn't matter what color shoes you've got. You can have a good time walking along with your shoes because it's all good. Did you see what I did, Olivia? I told that story just by using the pictures.
Yeah, I noticed that. I remember it wasn't exactly what the words were, but it was what the pictures were telling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like the pages in Pete the Cat when he's stepping in those big piles of things.
Yeah.
And it turns his shoes different colors.
Yeah, I liked reading that story in my own words because it meant that I could change it up a little bit and I could notice other parts of the book that the pictures were showing me that maybe the words didn't say.
You know what, Johanna? That reminds me. There was a page where you talked about the bird under the umbrella, and you said that bird is thinking, oh, I'm glad I have this umbrella over my head. And that made me notice that the bird is in the story on other pages too.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. Maybe sometimes when you read a book by reading the pictures, you get to notice things that you wouldn't notice.
Yeah. I wonder if my friends at home are going to try reading a book on their own today by reading the pictures.
You know, sometimes Henry likes to put a couple of books in a bag and then take it wherever he wants to go sit for a little while.
Oh, that sounds like a really good, fun plan.
If you were to put a couple of books in a bag so you could go and read some pictures, what kind of books are you going to pack? Do you have some in your room that you really like?
Well, it looks like a really good day for reading today, Olivia.
Yeah, I think our friends are going to have some fun. I hope you enjoy the books you decide to read today. And circle time is almost done. Circle time is almost done. But our day has just begun. But our day has just begun. Now it's time